So yesterday I created one table called as sites. Maybe I will put it in the GitHub today. I might have forgotten yesterday. I did not send a video also of yesterday because I did not get time to download and upload in the YouTube. I will do that today. So I created the site title, site domain, and subtitle, and we will try to build our main page today. So let's open our project. So this is my index.php page. So if I go to index.php page, open this index.php page, and we have to make something like this one, live reminder. So we will build something like this, similar to this one. I put some, we need to find some good images. We need to find some good images for the religion project so that I can put some background, and I should put some, some this image, good image kind of thing. So let's try to build the project. Let's go to the getbootstrap.com. I will, okay, here if I go to the getting started, okay, let's go CSS. I don't see this CSS components. Okay, one of the thing is Jumbotron. So this is called the Jumbotron, and we will use this Jumbotron here in this part kind of thing. This is a part we use the Jumbotron part, and this is a Jumbotron. So I will take this code of Jumbotron and I will put it in my index.html. So first thing is this Jumbotron will not come in the container. If I put it in the container, you will see it will cut into the half, because container always start with the some spacing on the left side. So this Jumbotron part should come above the container. It should not come inside the container. Now if I save this and if I refresh this page, you will see Jumbotron is here created. So it should take the whole of the width. Okay, so where first we put the Jumbotron here. Now second part which we will do here is we will now modify some Jumbotron here to give some properties to it. So all my data, all my background image will come from where? All the background images are saved in the database. So everything which I have in the database, I want it here in my page. So for example, my background image, I will put it in the database. I will use in this index.php page. So I have created one site information.php from where I can get all the information. I can get the background image, I can get the site title, I can get the subtitle. Now tell me one thing, if I put all the CSS inside the style.css, whether I will be able to get the background image here, which is coming in the PHP format, because my background image will come in the PHP format like this. Whether I can use this PHP format in the CSS file.
I'm going to guess no.
No, it's correct. No, we cannot use the CSS file. We cannot use the CSS file here. So what is the option? How will I pass my background image in the CSS? What option you think we can use? Okay, I will tell you. So before I tell you, so if I put the class of Jumbotron, you will see this is taking the exact complete background. Complete background is covered by the Jumbotron. And here the text is going to the left, extreme left. I don't want text to go extreme left. So for the internal part, I will use the container, but for whole thing, Jumbotron will be outside the container. This part is called a section. We will build each part as a section. So if you see this whole background image part, this is one section. This second part, this is second section. This is red part. This is third section. This is fourth section. This is fifth section. So we will build 5 sections in our web page. So though we have to use the class of Jumbotron, we will build the section. So let's start with the code of section. We will build the first section, and this section will be called as Jumbotron. So since this is called Jumbotron, I will create the class of Jumbotron. I will pass the class of Jumbotron. It will be same in the looks what you are seeing here now. Seeing this background, it will be same in looks. Right now there is no text, but the background is there, and we will give some height to make it work like a this one. Okay, so I just created one section. Let's try to create different sections only without putting any content. This will be another section. I will not put anything right now, but gradually I will put it inside it. And this section will be this part. Valid code, responsive, animation ready, customizable. So that part will come inside this section. I will create another section where I will put this red part. This is the third section. There will be another section where I will put this white part. And I will put one more section where I will put this blue part. So this is the 5 sections, and I created the 5 sections. Let's try to finish the Jumbotron section, and then we will go to other sections. So in the Jumbotron section, since the text starts from the little bit margin is on the left side, if I put the text directly here, if I try to put text here, and if I see it in the browser, it is going extreme left, which I don't want. I want text to come little bit on the center. That means there should be some margin here, as you see here. So what I will do, I will create a div tag with class of container. Div tag with class of container. The container class always gives some margin on the left side so that we have space room on the left side. So inside container, I want 2 rows. This is the 2 columns. This is the first column on the left side, and this is the right column where we have this image. Let's create the 2 columns. So to create the 2 columns, first I have to create the row. I will create a div class with the class of row. And inside row, I will create a class for the column. So I will say class all MD. Now here you will see there's a left side one and the right side one. So left side one is, let's say if I want left side one bigger, I'll say call MD7. And the right side I will say call MD5. Total should be 12. So on the right side, this image will come. Which image will come? This image will come. And on the left side, we have this text. So I have given 7 for the left side and 5 for the right side. So this way I can divide the sections on the left side and right side. If I have to work in the mobile technology and all the technology, I can also say call access 12. So for example, if I'm using mobile, I will be making only one column. That will be whole width. When I say 12, that means it's only one column and it will take whole width. So left side will take whole width in the mobile. We will work on the mobile after some time. So right now I will delete it. I will just make the things for this text up. So on the left side, I will put the text. What text I have to put? I have to put this title, and then I have to put this subtitle, and then I have to put this link. So let's put the title. So for title, I will say h1 tag, and in the h1 tag, I want to pass the title, and I already get the title from the database. I will copy this and I'll put it here. And then I will start with the p tag. And inside the p tag, let's say I will give some class. I will fill, this is my custom class. I have to build that class. Maybe I will put something. Maybe I will say lead. I can put any name. I can give ABC, XYZ. And here I want to show the subtitles. This is subtitle text. So subtitle is kind of this one. And we already have that data from the database. So I will copy this and I will put it inside this p tag. And after that subtitle one, inside the p tag only, I will create another a tag, and I will give some h reference. This h reference I will fill shortly, and here I will give the class of button space button minus primary. See, since you are seeing this in the blue color, like blue color, so it is a button primary. This is the default, but this is the button class in the Bootstrap. Since we are included Bootstrap, we can use all the properties of the Bootstrap, and in the Bootstrap to make a look like a button, I use always btn and btn primary, and I can also say btn large for making a big button. I'll say btn dash lg, and here I will say find out more. Okay, let's test this one on the browser. So this is my title, and this is saying the subtitle, and this is my button. We will give some more CSS to make it go down. Right now, let it be wherever it is. So my left side text is done, HTML is done. Let's go on the right side and put some image. If I go to the on the right side, I will put the image. img source equal to, and I will give some class. What class I have to put in the Bootstrap? Always in the Bootstrap, try to use image responsive. Image responsive will make the height proper, so that if user will decrease or increase the height, it will give the proper image height and width. So for the source, I will go to my site information.php, and I will try to drag the right side image. So this image I want for the right side image. Here I will paste this in the source. I will put this image, and that's all for the right side. Let's refresh the page. Since I don't have the image here, so right now I'm not getting an image. So we will put the image now. So this is my page. Here, right side image we need. So I went today to the website Google and find out some images. So I downloaded 3-4 images. Now you have to tell me which one looks good to you. Okay, I have some images. So this is the background image. Do you like this image for this background part?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Look at the. We will give the rating. Then whichever you like, we will use it. So this is another one. Okay, I will show you. This is second one. That is first one. You have to rate 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I will first show all the one, then you have to rate it. This is third, choosing my religion. This is black one. I don't want it because it will. I need to. I like whitish one because this should look like this background. So let's make little whitish one. Let's say another religion going public. And this is fourth one, religious freedom. This is also not the white one, so it doesn't suit to our design. So out of these three, which one you like?
That one, the first one.
First one?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll use first one. So I will copy the image address and I will put it in the database. This is my image, background image. I will put the image. And for the right side image, I chose one image. We can change it later, but right now I chose this one. Okay, this is for the right side. I don't have any other image, so I can take your voting. I have only one image, so I will not take voting for the right side image. Okay, now we got the right side image and background image also. So let's try to integrate this both in the page. So let me, where is this one? Okay, let's refresh it. So we got the image and we got the text here. Now let's try to put the background and all. So if I create another CSS file, I won't be able to pass my PHP file into this one. So it is difficult to, pass the image here because my image comes from the database and PHP cannot link with the CSS file. So what we will do, we will create some inline CSS in this file. Here I will name it title as my religion, and I will create inline CSS. Now where to create inline CSS? If you see, there is a one text called as instance begin editable name head and end editable. Here in between this we have to create our own CSS. I will enter it, and here I will create style sheet. Type equal to CSS, and here I will be putting all my custom code. First CSS which I will create is called as Jumbotron. Jumbotron is already a CSS in the Bootstrap. We are overwriting that CSS. I will start with the curly bracket, end with the curly bracket. So first property which I will put is here, how much height I want for this one. So for example, I will put, I can change this height later on. Let's put initially height of 50 pixels. I will change this if I want, but right now I'm putting minimum height of 450. Now here I want to put the background image. Background image, I will say URL, and inside URL I want to give URL of the image. So let's get the image URL. I will drag the image URL and I will copy this text, and I will go here and I will put the image URL. And I will say, I will add some more properties later. Let me see how it looks. So it is taking the image here, but it is not covering the whole image. It is taking the not full image, right? What we got. So we'll try to fix it using CSS. So if we go to the background, we have done this a lot in the CSS class, but I will just repeat by going to the W3 and show you what I want to display. So in the background, we have something called as position. Instead of position also, I have another thing I want to show you. Not position. I have to show you another thing. Yeah, background size. This is what I want to use. And what are the different types of sizes I can use? Let's see. Let's go to the background size. So in the size, I can use this cover part. Let's play with it and see what size means. So if I say auto, so it takes here auto. If I give 100 pixel, it increases the size to 100 pixel. 75, it changes the size as per what I am giving you. So if I say contain, it takes the whole picture, but it does not cover the whole one here. So let's use the cover. Cover takes the whole of the picture. It covers the whole picture. Contain will take this. So we will play with cover and contain and see which one is best suited to us in our case. So I will click the Jumbotron. I am clicking here. I got these two properties, and I will try to play with the background size. Let's try to put the contain. Okay, contain is taking the whole one. Let's try to use a cover. So cover is not displaying the whole of my image. Let's check what is the image exactly. Let's go here and see how it looks. So this goes till full one, and if I try to contain gives the whole one, right? It gives the whole of this one, and it is repeating. If I say no repeat, it will not repeat it. Let's try to put no repeat. Background repeat. I'll say no repeat. If I say no repeat, it is only taking half of it. Instead of contain, I will change it to cover again. If I change cover, it is increasing in the size to fill the whole one. So this one also I don't like it. So I like this. I will remove the no repeat part and I need to repeat it. So let's try to put the background size again. This you have to think whatever you like, you can use it. Or if you are working in some company, whatever they say, you have to use that one. But since this is my thinking, I will use whatever I like. Such a background size contain and let it repeat. Because it's a background and people will not see more kind of thing. So background size contain is fine. So let me put background size contain. I will also take, see, this image is really disturbing in the front view. I cannot read the front view. So that looks really bad. So let's try to change some opacity of the image. So let's change the background opacity CSS. So I want to change the opacity like this is 0.2, this is 1. I want to change the opacity of my image. So let's try to use the 0.5 opacity. Opacity range from 0 to 1. So I can use anything. So let's go and see how it looks. So opacity, if I put opacity less, this image really is disturbing. I don't like it. Let's try to decrease the opacity, and if it doesn't work, we will change the image. Okay, I want to change the opacity of the background. Now it's changing the opacity for all the things, right? Not good. Not good. Let's check where exactly was yeah, image. We need to give the image. No, but this is background. I'm giving the whole jumbotron. I'm giving the background. That doesn't suit to our box. That doesn't work. Okay, let's try to give. Let's try to use this one. Oh, this doesn't work. It's overwriting the URL. I don't want that one. What is here? In this, I think image is also only the dull. The image is only the dull here in this case. Yeah, we did not put any opacity. Opacity, if you want to give opacity, it should be completely to that one. Okay.
I can change the opacity for the image, but it is in Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop, right? Yeah, right, true. You can do it in the Photoshop. I was thinking if I can get something which will only change the background opacity. It doesn't look they have anything for background. It takes the whole div and it changes. I have to find out if that one. Let's find out some. Let's try to choose a different image and see if all will not work. Then this is first one. This is second one. This is, yeah, this one will not look good. This image is not good as per our requirement, right? Let's go and find some different image. Going and seeing. we should get some good image, or we should be able to fix it using CSS. I will research on more to how to fix it in the CSS to keep it separate from the background. That will take me some time, so I'm not investing that time on that one. I will do it later. So by now I'm trying to find some image. There may be some way to fix it using CSS. Okay, we have this one, Jumbotron. Okay, background size.
I found a very blur background.
What you are saying?
I found another background image, just a
Okay.
very blur. The URL is in the chat.
Okay, let me see that one. Where is that one? Chat. 1 second. Right? My chat is on here. Okay, let's see what is that one.
A lot.
Yeah, this one I am okay. Background image, let's put religion. Yeah, let's try to use this. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Now let me refresh the page. Yeah, this one is comparatively good one. I don't want to repeat now this one. Let's fix that one. Yeah, this one image is good. I don't want repeat. So let's first fix the repeat part. I'll say background, repeat, no repeat. And here let's say I will say cover. Yeah, so cover with no repeat is good. This at least I can see my text. So what I did in this CSS, let's copy this one and put it in this one, and we'll try a couple of more images. I put background repeat, no repeat. Okay, let's try. I got this URL is good one. This URL I like it. Where it is on, let's see. Okay, let's try other one. Yeah, let's try this one. Yeah, this is, though it's not white, but it's looking good. Okay, so if I make the text of white, then also it will work, and if I remove this part, then also it will look good. So if I remove the right side image, let's see. If I remove this right side image, then how it will look. Yeah, so if I change the text of this one to inspect and change the text of this one to something. Yeah, but this looks much better. Right? We can use this one. Right?
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
I like better. Let's change the text of this also to white. So I will go here and I will say, so if I want to do this in the SAS, I would have done like this. I would have done H1 like this, and I would have given the color of white. But this is not SAS, so we need to put it in the CSS. Okay, so here I will say hash of FFF F12345 6, and here I will say dot jumbotron. That means it should be inside the jumbotron. Inside jumbotron H1 will be white color. Inside jumbotron P should be white color. If I refresh, both are white now. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, why I stuck with this one? Let's increase the size of change the size, font size of this one. So right now font size is 63. If I say font size, let's change it here only. 55 pixel. I'm decreasing, but it's okay. Let's try this one for some time. H1 should be 55 pixel. So here in the H1, I will say font size 55 pixel. Now I also want one of the font from the Google as we did long back. So that same font, I will try to copy it here. So that font is called Oswald font. Let's go to the Google fonts. There is one font Oswald. Let's see if I can get one. So I shall search here. Okay, this one is the one regular Oswald. And I need to copy this one. I can use bold also. Let's try to use bold. And how to use that one. How to select this font. Okay, after I select this font, they have changed the interface, that's why I'm getting a hard time to find out. I'm trying to find out where can I get the link for that one. Previously, they give the link here only, just a simple link. Now they have removed the link. Where should I get the link? Okay, here is the link. Okay, so I can use the link like this one. And then I can use in CSS like this one. So let's get the link like this one. I will give you in the chat also. And I will put it in my HTML page. So I will put it in the HTML page, that link which I got. And I will also use it like this one. So I will say in CSS, I will say all my H1, H2, and H3 tags will get this CSS. I will use it font family as Oswald. And now I will see it in my page. So you will see this font is changed, right? So I will use this font here in the Jumbotron H1 tag. And this one should remain right now like this only. I will not change it right now. And let's try to change now this find out more should be on the new line. So let's try to fix that one. So we have to just try to do as much as we like. Whatever we like, we try to make that one and try to make it in that way. So if you like 55 pixel, you give 55 pixel. You want different font, you can give different font. So whatever you want, you can use that one. Okay. So let's try to make this in the new line. So how can I make this in the new line? This is A tag. A tag is always inline CSS. So to make it block CSS, how will I do it? What CSS I will pass so that it should go to the next line?
Display block.
BR.
BR is right, but BR is okay. But if I want to do in the CSS, then display block is right.
Yeah.
So if I say display block, so it's going next line, and I can then give the width of whatever I want, maybe 50 pixel, or maybe it's increase it to whatever I want. Okay, let's say 45 is fine. So if I give the width and display block to this A tag, it will go to the next line. So let's make it. Inside P we have Jumbotron. Inside P we have A tag, and for A tag I will say display block and width of 145 pixel. So if I refresh it, now space between these two is very less. So we need to give some spacing to the A tag. Maybe I can say margin up of 20 pixel and get some spacing between these two. So I will put that here. Margin top of 20 pixel. And between these two also I want to increase the spacing. So I'll say margin top of 10 pixel. It's not working. It's not working. So I have this one. Margin bottom is there already. If I want to give the spacing at the top, I can give padding top. That will work. 10 pixel. So I can give to the P tag, I'll give padding top of 10 pixel. So there is space between these two. And this find out more will go to about page. So I will give the link of find out more to about page. I will say about.php. So it is not built, but at least this find out more will go to the about page, which is not built. I will build it soon. So this completes the Jumbotron part. This height is little bigger. Let me see if I can decrease the height of this Jumbotron. I put 450 pixel. Let's try to decrease it. Yeah, a little bit more. 390 is fine. Let me put 390. Instead of 450, I will put 390. This part is done. The top part is done. Now let's build this section. Today also we'll build this section. This section is looks like this part, and for that also I created some. I found some text kind of thing. So first part, this part, instead of valid code, it will be the beliefs. And I will tell you what exactly will be there one. Let me build this one, and then I will tell you what things I will put. So let's create another. Let's go to the section 2. I can put the class, and here I will. So I will this section 2 will be. This is background of gray color, so I will name something section gray. I'll name it like section gray kind of thing. So I will also create a class of section gray. Here I will say dot section gray. It should have the background of beige color. I will give the background color of hash F4, 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 which will give something background color of grayish touch. It is not exactly gray, but it looks like a gray kind of thing. Let's see now how it looks. Okay, I need to put some content to make it work kind of thing. So let's build some content. So here I will start with the div tag of class container. And inside div tag of class container, I will create a div tag of class row. Always create container, row, and column MD. It's a div of the class column MD. Since I have to build the 4 columns, so what will I take for each one?
3.
3. And I will also give one of called as stick center, so that it should stick to the center. And here I will put something which I will tell you, but right now I will give something name, what name I want to give. So if I see here is a valid code, instead of valid code, here I will give, I put it in the email. Let me put what I have. It's called the beliefs. Means if you believe in the religion kind of thing, something kind of belief. And after this one, I will also put some description. So this belief will come from the database. So let's put it in the database. So say site icon 1, icon title will be the belief. Description. The description I will put belief like this. I can change it. I just thought in while I was coming from my office, I just put it, believe in your religion, your views are your religion, some kind of message. And icon. So we need to put the icon, we need to select some icon from the font awesome site. Let's go to the font awesome site and find some icon. I will go to font awesome site and I'll go to the icon. So in the icon, we have different kinds of icon are available. So how to use the icon, I will use these examples. In the examples, you will see we have different kinds of different formatting of the icons are available. Let's choose out of these images. So if we go to that website, it is kind of round, and in that round we have some kind of image design. So we will use similar kind of thing. So this is round, and we have some kind of image on it. So let's take something similar here. So I have this one is similar kind of thing. So let's take this one. Okay. So we will put this in our code. So before my belief kind of thing, I will put this code. And this is the part which will define what you want to display. If I say flag only, you will see flag. But if I refresh it, you will not see anything. You don't see anything. Can anyone tell me why? I put the code of the font awesome, but it is not working. Why?
Link to the library.
Yes, we forgot to add the font awesome library in our website. So we will go to the font awesome page and we'll download it. Just download the font awesome. Right now I'll put it in the download folder, and then I will take important parts in our folder. So let's go show in the folder. Okay, I already have this one already. So if you are using SCSS in your website, you can copy this code. If you're using less in your site, you can use this code. But since we are not using in current project anything, so we need to just copy the CSS and this fonts folder. So I will copy these two folders and I'll go to my folder. Where is that folder? 1 second. I will go to the folder My Religion. Inside this, I will paste it. So you will get, if you go into the CSS folder, you have these two font and font awesome minimum, minimize, and you also have fonts folder with all the fonts. So we have the fonts CSS in our code, just integrate that font folder, font file here in this page. So I'll just copy this line, and instead of this Google part, I will call CSS. Inside CSS, I will say fontawesome.css. CSS/fontawesome.css. I will upload the files to the server. I will upload the fonts folder to the server, and I will test it now. So I get this font. Though it is small, we will make it big, but at least it's coming. So you see here it is so big, and here it is small. So we will make it big soon. So how to make it big? So we have included FA flag with FA large and all this information. So instead of FA large, we have to add one more thing of the font awesome CSS, and that is called FA 4x. Once I say 4x, it will increase the size. So size is increased. And here I'm saying brief. And this brief should come from the database. So let's go here and get the database. So it's icon one title is a brief. So I will copy it and I will put it instead of brief, I will say icon one title. Then I will go here and I will get the icon one description. And I will put the description inside the p tag. Then I will go to the icon one. And I will get the icon one from here and I will put it inside the icon one. So right now icon one is a flag. And instead of that flag, I will put something which is coming from the database. So if I use same flag, in the database, I will copy this and put it in the database. So I put this in the database. Now let's see what is coming. So if I refresh, it is coming believe in your religion, your views are your religion. It is coming true. But I don't want flag. I just I will put something different. Instead of flag, I will go and get something like this. So I want some flag. I did not find exact one, so I just say this one I like it. So I will use this one. FA and O up. Just I will replace in the database with FA and O up. And I will save it. So now once I go and refresh it, you are seeing this icon. Let's change the color. Right now it's showing the black color. Now let's change it to some different color. So to change the color of this one, I will say that I will pass some color here, custom color, and I will create a CSS for that one. So for example, in the circle part, I will add one more CSS. It will be my CSS, FA color. So this FA color is not the font awesome CSS. This is created by me. So I will put it here, dot FA color, and I will give some color. Maybe I can give blue, I can give red, I can give green, whatever I want. Right now I will give one color. You can change it to whatever you want in your project. PCO. So this is color if I want. So I put this color I will change it later because this is not matching with this one. Maybe I can choose similar color to this. Right now I don't have a hex color of this one. I will find out some hex similar to this here and I will replace it with one. So first part is done. Belief is done. Let's copy and paste 4 times so that I can have 4 variables. Once we are done with this 4, we are done with today's thing. We will meet tomorrow to finish it. Now there is a spacing here which we will fix tomorrow. This spacing I don't like. It should touch both the things. So let's copy all the 4 things and then we will close for now. So this is my one time and I will copy this div. This is second time, third time, fourth time. And here I will just say change to 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. I finished 4. Now I have to update in the database all the things. So for the icon number 2, I just researched little bit what I will put. So I will use this icon for the 2. Okay, I will use this one. Okay, this one I will use for the 2. So I will copy this part and put it in the icon for 2. Okay, for third one, I will use this icon. I will use book icon. You can change the icon whatever you want from the font also. I just find out maybe it's not the right thing. I just like it, so I'm using it for the 3 one. And let's go for the 4th one. I will use this one. So this is my 4th one, FA user. So I will put it in the database, 4th one also. Let's put a title and description for all. For the second one title, I will put the title as a leadership is the second title. Third title, I will put it as holy book. Fourth title, I will put it as founder. And in the second description, I will put like this one. Since it is a leader, related to leader, I have found some text. Be a leader of your own religion. You are leader of your own religion. Okay, so I can choose one of them. Be a leader of your own religion. Something like that. Okay. And for the third description, I will put this text, create your book, create your holy book by adding your views as verses. And in the 4th one, I will put like this. You are founder of your own religion. It may be not very right kind of thing, or it may be very wrong, or just I like it. I put it in the some email and I have emailed it to myself, and let's see now how it looks. So here I am getting it: belief, leadership, holy book, founder, some kind of icon. So this part is done today. I will remove the space here tomorrow, and I will add more thing, like I will add this part, I will add this part, I will add this part tomorrow. So right now today, these 2 parts, just try to revise these 2 parts. A lot of websites have this part like this and this part. So once you build this one, you can build many of the websites similar to this kind of thing. Got it?